Hi there, my name's Ben, and today we're going to be asking another question, something that I, in fact, hold very near and dear to my heart. The question is going to the movies overrated? Now, in my previous video, I sort of broke, of this type, I should say, I broke with the tradition of saving my incredibly short one-word answer for the end, and I just went straight out with it and I defended my position. I'm going to do the same thing right now. Is going to the movies overrated? Hell no. It is extremely underrated to go to the movies. Now, here's my reasons why. Number one, it's a fun-ass experience. You can go outside of your home, it's like a mini excursion, you get your popcorn, and not to mention you're going to go see something that you probably haven't seen before. So it's nice, it's fun and exciting. And I love going to the movies myself. I love movies in general. I think they're just, cinema is and film is such a fantastic art form. And it's actually part of the reason why I record videos, that just the whole process of creating something and recording it is, to me, that's something really, really cool. And movies for me are a way to not only just tell a story, but to even just when you see not only all that work that was done behind the scenes presented in either really cool and critically acclaimed fashion or spectacularly bad fashion, because there are some movies that are so bad that they're almost good. But yeah, for me, that's part of what makes movies fun. So going to go see one, again, it adds on to that experience. The fact that, I actually have to leave my home and go out and see this new thing. Yes, you got to pay money for it, but there's a matinee for all the poor people, so whatever. 2, why going to the movies is hella underrated. The screen is much bigger, and they actually have a legitimate surround sound, which gives you a more immersive experience. It's almost as though, if you were to watch a 3D movie, I have thoughts about 3D as well. That's potentially another hot take in another video. But for me, I would say just the immersive experience, the massive screen. You're not going to go see Avatar on your computer screen and tell me that it's a better version than the one that you saw in theaters. Or the same thing with something that's shot in IMAX. If you were to go see, run me one, what was done in IMAX, like Dunkirk from Christopher Nolan. You're not going to tell me that watching it in your bed with your storm chips and your slippers on and in your jammies makes for a better viewing experience on a technical scale than going to see it in IMAX in the movies. Nothing can compare to actually going there and seeing it as it's meant to be shown. So that's another reason, that's the second reason for me why going to the movies is not overrated and hella underrated. Number 3, this is sort of piling on to what I was getting at in number 2. Streaming is more convenient. I get it. And it can be cheaper as well. I understand that. However, you can get sucked into a binge fest, which is not productive. But also as well, if you binge watch a bunch of movies or a TV show or all this other stuff, what else do you have to look forward to? It's almost as though you've overconsumed this information. So you have this voracious appetite. You're almost like a wasp. You're just I want to eat everything. I want to consume all of it. I want to watch all of it. And look, we're all guilty of it when we're watching something. It's the same thing if we're on YouTube and we binge a bunch of videos by a particular creator and so on and so forth. So I understand that, but it's not necessarily, I don't think it's necessarily very helpful. And I think that that's part of what also streaming takes away a core aspect of the movie itself, which is actually going out and seeing it, and going to a premiere and seeing it for the first time. Now it's just really, really easy we can just all go and either pirate it or download it. And people are like, oh, okay, yeah, well, I don't have to deal with other people in the theater. I get it. That's fine. But I think that going to the movies as an excursion and as a concept and as an institution is extremely underrated. And I think that more people should go to the movies. Doesn't matter if they're good or if they're bad. And I mean, of course, I'm late to the party for this one, but it can be fun at times, especially with that movie Morbius, where essentially it was memed out of theaters and then back into theaters for a second time and then out of theaters again. That was, I don't know, I always chuckle at the very least when I hear about that one. But going to the movies in and of itself, it's partly nostalgic, but also at the same time, you're actually getting to see the movie as it's supposed to be shown. And yeah, there is a little bit of an element of you're outside of your comfort zone, you're going out of your house. It can be a tad inconvenient, but sometimes the best things are the inconvenient ones. So please let me know what your thoughts were. Are you an avid movie watcher? If so, what kind of movies do you like to watch? Do you enjoy going to see the movie in theaters rather than on your laptop or your television at home? And also, what's your favorite movie snack? Please let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.